What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's good to have you here. Twitch.tv/Soma. It is January 23rd, 2023. It's my sister's birthday. She's 35 today. Isn't that great?
I knew when you walked in here that you were going to be spectacular. Thimoon!
Oh my goodness. Jord the man, thank you kindly, sir. 23 months on the 23rd of January in 2023. I mean, that's just crazy. That's crazy, mister. Whoa. That is kind of cool in a like a weird, creepy way. The number 23, starring Jim Carrey, rated R. Remember that shit? The number 23 with Jim Carrey. Anyway, thanks, Jord. Appreciate it. It is 7:03 p.m. PT here in San Francisco, California. And I gotta say, it's kind of crazy, but this is the last stream in San Francisco. It's the last one. Isn't that wild? Next time I'm live on Twitch, I will be living in Las Vegas. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Moving very, very soon. Does my webcam seem a little washed out to you guys? Seems a little washed out. No, I guess it's fine. Is it? What do you guys think? Let me know. I think it's probably fine. Whatever. Maybe my webcam being slightly washed out actually makes me look better. Anyway, Jord, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're a good man. Hope you're doing well, sir. But yeah. This is the last SF stream. And I wanted to take tonight to go over a couple of things with the channel and the content plans on the channel and what's going to happen with TTRPG night, which is Monday, of course, at 7 p.m. PT. And go over Cyberpunk Red, which is the game Donnie has been running. And hang out with the boys. And speaking of the boys, let's say out of the boys. Boys!
What's up?
Pookie!
Yeah, what's up?
Dude.
Hello.
You guys know I'm getting crazy when I break out a La Croix. Oh.
What
Ooh.
kind?
Oh,
The guava.
Yeah, I like the guava more than the pamplemousse now.
Oh.
I can't find guava
I don't
anywhere.
think I've tried guava.
It's because I bought them all.
No, you didn't. Stop.
I'll try it.
Sticks
Next
is
time I'm
like,
liar.
stop it. He's like, stop it. Stop
You're
it. No,
a
you didn't.
liar.
Yeah, that's true.
Bootstrap Bill, you are a liar and you'll serve an eternity on this ship.
How are you, gentlemen?
I'm living the dream.
Holding it together.
I'm surviving.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I think we've
Hey, I'm
all
on-
seen better days.
I'm on day 2 of no migraine, so I'm living the dream.
Congrats.
Fucking dream.
Congrats, Revel. Good for you.
Yeah, I was sick. I had a migraine from Sunday to Saturday. Last week.
Christ.
Yeah, I was telling the boys here chat a little bit ago that I'm sick. You guys probably heard it on the podcast last night. We had episode 1 of the Darkest Hour, the new Dark and Darker podcast I'm doing with Donnie and Jay Griffia, and I was hacking up a lung, and I sound sick. I'm sure I sound a little off, but yeah, I've been sick. Rival's been sick. Styx is starting his own business. And Al has giant balls with a medium dick. There's just so much going on in our lives. But yeah, I will be moving on Saturday. It's my last week. There's boxes behind me. I'm going to be packing up my PC and all my shit on Thursday. And then kind of just hanging out Friday. Maybe watching shit on my laptop. And I'm not going to leave anything to the last minute. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to take care of all that Thursday. So this is the last stream. Yeah. And that's that. Speaking of last, no, I'm not going to talk about Last of Us. I'm sure that's where you guys thought I was going to go. There is no last episode of Cyberpunk, A Thieves Gambit, which was the game that Donnie was running in Cyberpunk Red. It's not a slight on Donnie at all. We love Donnie, as I'm sure you guys know. What's wrong, Bisha? Hi, buddy. Good boy, Bisha. But we, the players, are not a big fan of Cyberpunk Red, the system itself. We love Donnie as a storyteller and as our peer, and he created a cool world and a fun game for us to play in. But we weren't able to have a weekly cadence, which sucks. And whenever you're starting a new campaign, especially a limited run, and you can't keep up the cadence of sessions, and when there's a move and Dark and Darker playtest 4 coming, so that's a Monday that we can't play, and we know that it's going to end soon, and we're not having fun with the system itself. It didn't make sense to continue it. So I suppose Special K probably survived another year or two in Night City before getting murdered by someone. And that's kind of how Special K's story ends. He probably dies right before Cyberpunk 2077, the game, starts, as some random edge runner that never really quite popped off and made it big. That's more realistic that way, right? But like I said, we love Donnie, and he did a great job. We just could not connect with the system Red. That's okay. Going forward, we're going to take a break from the Tabletop RPG Night streams just for a few weeks. Let's see here. It's the 23rd. We'll probably take about 4 weeks off, potentially 5, from the Monday night Tabletop RPG streams. And then when we come back, I will be the GM of a brand new Star Wars RPG campaign. And Al will be a player, as will Rival and Styx. And Pete, aka our Air Genasi Rogue from D&D, and Zarian, who was our Bothan in Styx's Star Wars RPG campaign. It'll be those 5 players, myself as the GM, and it will be taking place, obviously, in the Star Wars galaxy everyone knows and loves, and a lot of people hate, but mostly love. And it'll be 30 years after the film Rise of Skywalker, and 80 years or something like that after the Reign of Tyranny.
I think it's like 65 to. So I don't remember. It's way in the future.
I did the math at some point. I don't.
I did the math. It's
discussions at somewhere.
My campaign starts 65 ABY. It's 30 years after the Battle of Exegol, which is the end of Rise of Skywalker, and it's 80 years after Reign of Tyranny.
Goddamn.
Bam.
Goddamn.
So that's cool. That's exciting. No material to work with except our own imaginations, which is awesome. There will be some similar shit. It's still going to be Star Wars, but I figured it'd be fun to kind of do something new and not play in the same time periods over and over again and tell the same story. So I kind of wanted to homebrew my own Star Wars thing. And I have a pretty cool world built, a nice candy coating around a potential chocolate egg that the boys get to fill with the chocolate, right? So there's some boundaries and some cool story elements that will evolve and change, but they get to fill everything in the middle. They get to dictate how the campaign will go. It will be it'll be what we attempted with Irlon, which, I mean, Styx, you remember, the plan was to have an open world that we could traverse as we saw fit and sort of improvise session to session with how we wanted the story to go. It didn't really end up going that way. We were kind of on rails, but it was an epic story being told, so none of us really cared. We were glad to be a part of the ride, but I would like this Star Wars campaign to be sort of an open book for the players to sort of choose their own story and decide their own fates, while there is definitely still major NPC and story stuff happening around them that they can choose to ignore or not. That's kind of the plan. And the campaign will be called Star Wars Shattered. What is it? Fuck, I don't even know.
Frontier.
Is that what it is? Oh yeah, Star
so.
Wars Shattered Frontier. Yeah. Yeah, Star Wars Shattered Frontier. That's the newest iteration of the campaign name. It might change again, but I kind of like it. Star Wars Shattered Frontier. I think it sounds good. And that's kind of it on the TTRPG stuff. Look out for episode 1 of Shattered Frontier on February 27th or March 6th. I will practice GMing and doing combat scenarios with the guys off stream and mentally prepare myself for digging into that over the next few weeks. Just right now, the only thing I care about is getting my little family moved to Vegas and not dying on the highway on the way there. So, quite busy for the next week, but I will try to be live Sunday on Jay Griffia's stream with the Dark and Darker podcast, The Darkest Hour, that we're doing. I will be calling in from my phone in Discord on video to still take part in the podcast, but I won't even have internet set up in my house yet. So I will be on an air mattress in a house covered in boxes that Sunday. But the internet guys are coming Monday at 8 in the morning. Let's see. Monday the 30th, so next Monday. And I'm hoping that I will be up and running and good to go with my setup by the end of that day. And because I was laid off from Stream Elements, along with 40 other people, third round of layoffs, RIP, I don't have a job to worry about anymore. And I have severance pay, and I can kind of relax for a little bit, spend time with the baby and the lady, and get settled into Vegas. And I see this as an opportunity to get back into streaming more. And that's what I plan on doing. So Sunday nights will be Ask Soma Anything. Yes, that is coming back for sure. I know I've skipped a bunch. It's just been really hard with being sick and trying to pack up the house and all this shit. But Sundays will be Ask Soma Anything, followed by the Darkest Hour podcast for Dark and Darker. So 2 cool little just chatting podcast things on Sundays. Eventually we'll get back to Monday Night TTRPG streams. And then I want to go ape shit on Dark and Darker when the playtest number 4 kicks off February 6th. And I have permission to be live constantly for the duration of that week. So expect nonstop Dark and Darker streams that week. And then I will probably do some DayZ streams a few days a week just to keep the channel going and to keep content pumping out beyond Sunday and Monday streams when Monday streams come back. And then I'll play shit as it comes out. But I want to not be a full-time streamer, but I want to do full-time hours and keep myself busy while I'm on the job hunt. And who knows, maybe if things go really well with Dark and Darker, maybe I no longer have to look for a job and I can just stream full-time. A girl can dream. Beyond that, though, that's it. I just wanted to hang out with the boys for a little bit and provide that update. So thanks for listening to me drone on. Hi, boys.
Hello.
Yo.
What's up?
Sorry, that was long-winded, but I felt like I had to get it all out.
No worries.
No, it's definitely needed.
Yeah. So, Cyberpunk. Story was good. I like playing Special K. Did you guys like playing your characters at least?
Yes.
Yes.
K was great.
You didn't know? You weren't like super into your character?
No, it's like it was just like hard to come up with like a medic. Them playing a medic in another game, right? And I was just like, I'm really hoping I don't like cross streams here. I guess
I see. Yeah.
Like play the same fucking character twice in a row.
You don't want it to bleed through to the next game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I get that. I get that.
Yeah,
Donnie,
you have a cool idea though.
What's that?
Yeah. And
I was saying Al has a cool idea. He had a cool idea for his Cyberpunk character, and he has a really cool idea for his Star Wars character. I really like that.
Supported the idea like really well, and like his ideas were great. And just like honestly, I've read that PDF so much, and it was still like, what the fuck? Like, what am I? I can't. Like that's exactly how I felt. Is exactly how I'm talking now. Like it was just like I'd start a train of thought, and I couldn't end it because I just felt there was something missing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the system is pretty bare bones. A lot to be desired in those PDF pages for sure. Even the combat was kind of fun, but I don't know. It wasn't chunky, as Donnie would like to say. Whereas I feel like Star Wars has great chunk, which Donnie actually disagrees with. He doesn't think Star Wars RPG is crunch. Sorry, whatever. Crunch, yeah.
What are we?
Crunch, C words.
When we say crunch,
it means crunch. The definition of crunch versus fluff are numbers versus role playing. Literally, that's what that means.
Okay.
So, like, if you like a crunchy game, it means that you like a game that's like very number crunching. Hence the name.
Okay, I got it. Got it.
Right.
Okay. Really? He doesn't think Star Wars is crunchy?
Well, it's because it's not. There's no direct numbers like D&D, like getting a nat 20 or something like that.
But it's just replaced with symbols.
Exactly. I thought it was crunchier than D&D, just without numbers. Just a different form of crunch,
Yeah.
And then there's number cruncher.
D&D is so so basic in its combat form, though.
What is?
D&D.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like compared to Star Wars, like D&D combat, I feel is so one-dimensional almost.
Yeah, it's really like reliant on like you, the player, to kind of and like DM to like kind of come up with like extra stuff to make it like flavorful, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like, in my opinion, in Star Wars, it was like, they give you fucking examples of like things you could choose, so it's not like always constantly on you to dictate the outcome. I mean, you want to read it off in a way that fits the scene or whatever, but like at least there's something extra there,
Got it. Yeah,
Totally.
I feel that.
Yep. Agreed. I mean, Styx, you're the forever GM here that's about to be a player again. How do you feel about the three systems, Red, Star Wars RPG, 5e, the stuff that we've played on the
I
stream?
generally tend to like more narrative-driven systems. I am not a huge crunch guy, especially in my older age. I tend to like fluff more than I like crunch these days. So that being said, I like Star Wars the best out of all of them. There's a ton of systems I want to try that are more narrative-based. Like, I want to play Vampire the Masquerade. I want to play The One Ring. I want to play a bunch of stuff that's like more narratively driven, where it's less about like, okay, I measure with the ruler the amount of grid spaces I can move, and then I add up 18 algebraic equations to figure out if I hit the dude, and then all this other shit, right? It's like, I could care less. I like the idea of, you got a success. Tell me what you did. And then we deal with it from there. I like that kind of storytelling a little bit more. Which I think, actually, I think Donnie really likes that as well. I'm not trying to speak for him, but in my conversations with him, I feel like that's the case. So, yeah, I mean, I just think it's different strokes for different folks. Some people really like gamey systems that are like really, you know, number heavy and if this then this kind of stuff. But
Right.
yeah, I don't know. Also, I think D&D hasn't evolved in a really long time. It's still very samey. Fourth edition was like the real big attempt at doing something different, and nobody liked it. So
I wonder if the same douchebag executives that named the Xbox the Xbox One got a job at Hasbro to name it One D&D.
Yeah, everything is a one or a plus. So you know that
fucking stupid.
Or X.
Or next or beyond or whatever. Yeah.
Companies love their X's.
Like after One D&D, in a few years when they want to try to milk the cash cow again and come up with a new rule set, what do they call it? D&D 0? Like where do you go?
Prime.
2 D&D, right? Come on.
2 D&D is the obvious choice.
Oh,
yeah.
no, it's not though, because there's already a D&D second edition.
It's not second edition. This is 2 D&D or second D&D.
Second edition.
Yeah, what if you call it D&D 2?
So dumb. It's so dumb.
Yeah, it is.
These out of touch cunts, man. Oof. So bad.
I know, but we were saying the same thing, hoping when the boomers retired, everything would be better. And here we are. It's like the next, like Gen X making the same fucking mistakes. It's pretty funny, dude.
Yeah,
actually
people
hilarious.
Don't learn. People don't learn. It's just, I don't know. It's just a cycle of the same fuck ups forever.
As sad as it is, like Jesus. Yeah.
I knew when you walked in here that you were going to be spectacular.
Grilled Leaks.
Simon!
Grilled Leaks with the 11. Well, that is kind of a creepy emote.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Thank you, Mr. Leaks. I appreciate that. One more month for 1 year and a brand new popsicle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He said, love you, babe. Y'all. Thanks, man. Bazooka to you says, have you been watching the videos on what Wizards of the Coast is doing? I thought they were trying to do a virtual tabletop based on Unreal Engine. I didn't hear about the Unreal Engine thing, but they did acquire D&D Beyond, and then Hasbro went full, chaotic evil with the Open Games license, OGL.
He said,
pissed off their entire fan base.
What did they expect to happen?
They expected people to just like not pay attention and not care.
That's not how the world works anymore. This isn't the 50s, 60s, or 70s when there's
or even the 80s
or even the 80s and there's like a handful of TV channels and a handful of avenues to get information, and everyone just goes, fuck it, we have 80s cocaine, and wow, there's color TV now. Yeah, sure, whatever you sell us, we're buying. That's not how this works anymore.
I'm just gonna throw this out here though, is that I would suck it up a little bit for some 80s cocaine.
Yeah, 100%. This fentanyl shit is really harsh in my mellow.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
No, we had a big conversation. We had a conversation about that, of course, in a restaurant where everybody in the restaurant industry is famous for doing lots of drugs and partying hard when their shifts are over.
Dude, the first time I ever saw someone do cocaine, I was in 10th grade at a Chinese restaurant as a busboy, and I fucked up. I fucked up something. I don't know what I did. Something stupid. And this lady in her mid-30s, she was a very professional waitress, but as soon as she got in the kitchen, she was a raging bitch. Straight up, she was mean as fuck. And she would do big lines of coke right on the table in front of everyone, in front of the cooks, or just right there, just blatantly, openly. No one said anything because she was a good performer. And she would be fucking angry and pissed off at us, gritting her teeth, and then as soon as she would walk through those doors in the dining room, it was like she was, I don't know,
smile, you're on stage,
morphing
baby.
into something different. It was creepy.
You have to be able to do that in my line of work.
It was so bizarre to watch. Do we
no,
say hi to this baby? Hold on, we gotta say it. We gotta say it, Tristan.
Okay, say hi to the baby.
Come here, little baby.
Little baby.
Come here, little baby. Hello.
Just a little baby.
Hi.
He's got hair.
He's got the cocoa melon. Cocoa melon hair.
What is he, growing up or something?
Look
Yeah,
at
I
that
know.
fat cheek, baby.
Kinda
Hello. Did you go pee 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 pee? Or did you go poo 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 poo? Look at that. Look at that smile. Look at that
Smiling
cute boy.
babies. It's like literally what keeps the world moving.
Hi, Tristan. Hello. Do you love your daddy? Do you love your daddy?
He's
Do you love
like,
your mom
what
more or your
is
dad
this
more?
love you speak of?
I can't ask you that.
You guys
He's like, I don't.
ever?
He's like, Dad, I don't know what love is yet, so you're gonna have to kind of give me a moment on that.
Huh? Oh yeah, where's Bisha?
Oh, Bisha.
Are you sure?
Come here,
Oh,
Bisha.
Bisha. How's Bisha feel about the move?
Bisha's excited to
Ambivalent.
have a backyard where he
Oh,
can
yeah.
soak
a
in
sweater.
some vitamin D.
I need some.
Look at Bisha. He looks
That
like he should have a pipe
sweater.
and a pair of glasses. He's
A
great.
little hat,
Hello,
little hat.
Bisha.
He's
Yeah.
a dignified old, gent.
Okay. Good boy. 14
Bisha's like,
years
get
young.
me the fuck out of
Like,
here.
why are you holding me?
He's like, put me down, you fucking cunt.
Sorry,
He would
Bisha.
have that voice.
You
I imagine-
fucking cunt. Put me down, huh? Trying to go to the pub and get a pint.
I hope he comes out with that voice.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the best? That's how he
It,
talks.
it would be kind of great.
He's like, oi, bruv,
Hello,
what the
bruv.
bleed now, you tosser? And you're like,
Hello.
that's my boy.
I love my
That's
little
my boy
Bisha.
Bisha.
I love my baby Bisha.
Little
I
baby
said the
bird.
best part of the stream. Yeah, the boys. The boys. Anyway, yeah,
Sure.
new tax dollars of the future. Rip. I would like to think that Tristan will figure out how to evade paying taxes on a professional level.
Tax evasion.
No, it's called getting very rich.
Yeah, exactly.
So they got Capone.
Totally pro. Buzz says, I believe it was the guy D&D Shorts on YouTube who was saying that the whole goal of the OGL was basically to push out other VTTs to help monetize their new VTT. That's supposed to allow people to play solo with an AIGM and basically turn D&D into a video game like VTT. An AIGM?
I'd pay money
thanks.
for an AIGM. If it was good, what?
If it was good, maybe.
If it was good, you
But-
wouldn't pay money for that?
Wow.
Nope.
That's really weird. That's interesting.
No, because the whole point.
There's no homebrew at that point. It would just be like the same
the
stories.
whole point. First of all, that would have to be like the most adaptive AI ever. Like we
What?
can't even make video games that do that are like
Right.
open-ended enough for you to be like, I don't want to do any of the 4 dialogue choices. I want to
Mhm.
slap this bitch upside the head and do whatever I want. You can do that in D&D. And you need to have that kind of freedom. Otherwise, it's just a fucking video game. Just make a video game.
Yep.
Like, it's just, they're 2 different mediums. And I don't think they should be, I don't know, fucked around with.
Yeah, how would you work nuance into that?
Interesting.
Like you were saying.
Like, AI's not good enough to do it, is my whole
Mhm.
point.
Yeah, whenever
No,
all
that's
the
a
players,
really good point.
like, we want to go to the tavern and fuck orc hookers, what is the AIGM going to say to that? You know?
Exactly.
Or Cooker number 1 looks like this.
Yeah,
No,
or
I'm just kidding.
cookie number 1. Hey, how
You
you
can
doing,
actually,
guys?
hey, you know what? There you go. That's the one benefit to the AI is that you can ERP with no shame.
Finally.
Like you can just go like, you know what? I fucked the elf hooker.
Rival finally
and
fucking
it
a
just-
dragon.
No!
What's up, Iron? Good to see you,
We
brother.
gotta stop with that narrative.
Fizzy Amp says, are you hosting Daisy tournaments anymore, like old times? Oh, man, no. Survivor Games was handed over to Bohemia Interactive back in 2015. And then they ruined it trying to implement it into Daisy standalone, and it sucked. Excuse me. It was awful. Yeah. So no. I still like Daisy though. I still play it. I plan on streaming it this month. Actually, I've taken a break from it, but I want to get back into it. And I'll be playing a lot of Dark and Darker as well, which that's my new shit.
Oh yeah.
Love that fucking game. Can't wait to play.
Oh, I'm so excited.
But good to see you, Fizzy.
Great game.
So good, man. We got to get Sticks to play it. If Sticks gives it a try,
So I'm
he'll
saying.
like it.
I was talking to him about it. I think if he gives it an attempt with a group of us, he'll have fun.
You just got to give no shits, man. Like, don't care. Just go in and just be like, we're going in this 3 rogues to just literally ruin someone else's day, and you'll just have fun.
So good. Gotta love it. Got to love it. So what else is going on, boys? What are you guys playing?
Wow.
Ugh.
Craft.
Only.
Yeah,
Literally
things you don't want to play. Yeah.
Things you don't want to play. We are running Mythic Plus keys, and it's a fucking blast.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing.
I just leveled up a rogue. I'm having the most fun I've had in WoW in years.
No shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy for you guys. I refuse to slide that needle back in.
That's fair.
That's fair. It is all skill
Yeah,
consuming.
I'm not
I'm at
salty
a
with you
point
about
where
it, but I definitely think that like it'd be more fun.
this
if
is
you
how
don't- yeah.
fucked up the WoW like needle is, quote unquote, is that there will be times where I'm like, I wish I was just working in a really nice restaurant so I could have more time to play WoW and tabletop RPGs. Like, I wish I wasn't becoming a business owner. It's weird. Like, and then rationally, I'm like, what the fuck? You know,
Chill
it's
the
just
fuck
like
out.
the
Yeah.
WoW needle is serious, bro. It's a thing. So.
Naughty.
Mm-hmm.
All I have is TFT and DayZ, which I haven't played in a while that I need to break from. But TFT I like because I can play it one-handed while I'm feeding the baby. And it's
Jerking off.
yeah.
I was gonna say I play
to
one-handed too.
So
But for
League of
different
Legends characters, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, see, Grilled Leaks is on our team. The
Yeah.
expansion's good.
Yeah, sucking was a great excuse, but now it's like, oh shit.
Your needle is League. Oof. I can't play League proper. I'm just playing TFT, and I just beat Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I picked that up and played that, and
Great game.
How'd you feel about the sequence?
It was great. I wish it was a little longer.
That's fair. Yep.
But dude, when that end sequence happened, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
it
as
was
soon
so
as
good.
cool as shit.
As soon as it's hinted she might be coming back, it's like, oh, he's here.
Yeah, I
So
definitely
good.
enjoyed that part. I'm looking forward to Jedi Survivor. I'm definitely gonna
Hell
play
yeah.
that. And I don't think I'm ever gonna stream a single player game again. The only thing that I'm probably gonna stream that's single player is Elder Scrolls 6, just because Skyrim was a big part of my channel in the early days. But Starfield, Jedi Survivor, that's like me time, just immersing myself in the story. But yeah, Fallen Order was cool. I'm glad that I gave it a chance and actually played it. There was some stuff I didn't like some of the puzzles were just stupid and just wasted your time more than anything. And it felt kind of samey after a while. Like, how many times can I wall run or slide down something and surf down a mudslide and shit? Like, all right. But then on top of that, on the other side of the coin, rather, there was amazing moments when you're flying on the back of like giant beasts and having really cool lightsaber duels and fighting an Inquisitor, and that shit was fucking nah. I wish there was more fighting of Inquisitors and less wall running and trying to like plug in a plug into a socket to open up a door. But
there's a lot of fighting of the beasts.
Too much.
More than fighting, like you were saying, more than fighting the Inquisitors, the actual threat of the game.
Yeah, and then stormtroopers are trivial. You just,
yeah, of course.
You walk into like a new area and you just reflect blaster bolts back at them without moving.
Yeah.
And then you go kill the melee people. And then you get a good force push and you just push all of them off a cliff. And so then combat becomes whatever, which kind of sucked. But I did get my double-bladed purple lightsaber.
Yeah, I agree. I just
very fun. Yeah. That was
swinging
really
a baseball bat is a little weird.
I'm not playing Star Citizen. I got it and I dabbled in it, but
you gotta wait for I'm telling you, whenever the fuck they finally release Pyro and they do the lawless system, that is when you play Stars. That's your shit right there. Not before.
Yeah, I mean it's still installed and I'll play it later, but I'm gonna have to totally relearn it. There's so much shit that I can't even remember how to.
I'm gonna have to relearn it by then too. So I have to relearn it every time a new patch comes out.
Yeah. Bazooka said to what Styx was saying, I believe that was the point with this AI GM. I don't think it was supposed to adapt to the player's choice so much as they just want the AI GM to run players to the module stories that Wizards puts out as DLC. That sounds awful.
Lame.
Yeah, exactly. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like a worse version of playing just Baldur's Gate 3 or
Yeah.
playing
Exactly. It sounds awful.
Go play the
yeah, it's like
Pathfinder
why
games
would
if
you
you
do
want
that?
that. The Pathfinder games are
Or
good.
what was there was a game that came out. I'm sure Baldur's Gate will do this because they did it in Divinity too, but the ability to make your own modules or like to mod the game. Like if you just did that in Baldur's Gate 3, that would be functionally the same thing. I just don't see a point. Like
Larian's pretty good about allowing mods.
I think what Wizards wants, like even though we say it sucks, if you think about it, then they just have an infinite video game. You know? So
No, I think from like a money-ish making standpoint, it's not bad, right? Like, I don't think it's what I would want to do, but I get it.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Baldur's Gate 3. I think we should probably group up and play that on stream, right? It just makes sense.
yeah, 100%.
Dude,
when it fully comes out.
I'm just gonna throw this out here. Me and Sticks had a group. We played through Baldur's Gate 2. Or no, Neverwinter Nights.
Neverwinter Nights 2.
Yeah, we were the Neverwinter. What the fuck were we?
The Faerun Mafia, dude.
Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, I played a
we
fucking
were just
Catholic
assholes
rogue.
to everybody, and we'd shake them down, steal all their money, like just absolutely terrorize people. It was immense fun.
So if you guys want to join the Faerun Mafia, you know.
Yeah, the invite's there.
I want to be an evil sorcerer for sure.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be an Oathbreaker. I don't know about my first round, but
Oathbreaker Paladin,
so
that would
cool.
be sick as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know. Depends. It depends what there's out there. Since it's a Larian game, I'm gonna want to choose a build that doesn't just be
doesn't
pure
suck.
RP fluff. Yeah, I have to actually like have a class that's not bad.
Are there
Battlemaster
difficulties?
Fighter would be sick.
Are there going to be difficulties like in Divinity?
Probably.
I hope so.
I would assume so.
I want to be able to play through that game a few times.
Having a rogue would be insanely useful too.
So. I mean, I would just rehash the fucking rogue, dude. Like,
yeah.
Well, you were a swashbuckler in Neverwinter Nights too,
so
cool. I don't know what we would do to get around that because that's not in the game yet. But
no, but
the Arcane Mage could be fun, or the what's it called, Arcane Trickster? Because you get
Arcane
Mage
Trickster,
Hand and you get all this fucking cool shit, which in a video game environment is really useful.
That's what she was in Erlon. Pete's rogue, Arcane Trickster.
Yep. Yeah, also Thief just is a shit class, and I don't know why they make that the baseline. It's really bad.
Oh.
Yeah, give me circle stars so I can make Bobbity.
OP Druid.
Yeah, well, there's Circle. What do they have? Circle the Moon and Wild Druid or something, or what is it?
Circle of
the Moon is pretty much the Wild Druid, right?
Yeah, Circle of the Moon is a shapeshift, and you
right, and then they have. I don't know what the other one is.
I don't know.
Circle of buttholes. I don't know.
Circle of fucking losers. I don't know.
Yeah. Circle of who cares?
Of buttholes.
Oh, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Circle of buttholes.
That's the new name of your that's the name of your Star Wars campaign.
It's
Star Wars Circle of Buttholes.
Circle of the Moon or Circle of the Land, which is the lamest fucking subclass.
That's what I mean. And then they chose Devotion Paladin and they chose Oath of the Ancients. And I was like, okay, it's not that those are bad specs. It's that they're both tank specs.
Yeah. Well,
so like if you're a paladin, you're fucked.
Well, I think they put all that shit in there is because no one has ever picked playing those classes, those subclasses ever. So they wouldn't.
No, they have
Oath
of the Ancients has been picked.
Oath of the Ancients is decently popular, I feel like.
But Oath of the Ancients is decently popular. It's actually a good tanking spec. The
is Oathbreaker?
Oathbreaker is big time DPS crowd control. Okay. Shit. Yeah.
I think Oath of Glory seemed kind of cool.
Oath of Glory was kind of cool. Oath of Vengeance is just straight up sick, and they should have put that in the game for DPS option.
There's no way Vengeance doesn't get put in. There's no way Vengeance.
Yeah, it'll be a DLC or something. Or
I think it's a launch. I think it's at launch. I think they're hiding subclasses. I don't think they
of course.
Oh, yeah, they might be. That's a good point.
If they're smart, they should.
Well, didn't they say they were going to put in everything from the player's handbook?
Yes.
Or they were going to attempt to do that?
That's their goal. So
then Vengeance should be in.
Yeah. I don't imagine we're gonna get all the subclasses and everything because Druid has a lot. But
Yeah, it's not like you're not gonna get stars because that's a fucking Tasha's.
no, we're not gonna
thing.
get any Tashas or anything. No, which is why I'm probably gonna stay away from Druid.
Yeah.
Gimmick Bobby, I don't want it.
Isn't that shit coming out though in like 6, 7, 8 months? It's far
August.
off, right? Oh,
August.
August, yeah, end of
6
summer.
months.
Yep.
7 months. Awesome.
And then
Well,
Dark
that's
and Darker. Oh, sorry.
No. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say Dark and Darker doesn't have a release date, right?
Early
thought it
access in April, I thought.
Oh,
Oh shit.
I don't know. That's interesting.
I think that's the plan, if I'm not mistaken. It could
Yeah.
change. But all I know is the next playtest is February 6th through the 13th.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's all I'm going to be doing for a week.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I have to go to my friend's birthday dinner on February 9th.
Oh,
Damn it.
You
unfortunate.
gotta hit them up and be like, "Sorry, bro. Dark and Darker's out. You're not important."
I have
Yeah, be like,
to
hey,
go.
if you want to run some Dark and Darker though.
It's
Yeah.
it's gonna be in February though, during the vegan challenge we're doing for poor Eric, who had a goddamn stroke. He's fine, Chad, don't worry. So he's got to get healthy. So we all have to support him and do the vegan challenge so he loses some weight and gets healthy. But they're renting out a private room in Zuma or whatever the fuck it's called, some Japanese restaurant in the Cosmopolitan on the Strip in Vegas. And I've been there before. It's fucking amazing. Oh my God, it's so good. But they were like, do you have any dietary restrictions? And I said, in the month of February, yes. Put me down as a vegan. So I will be eating all of their vegan food that I can possibly get my hands on. And that's fine. Vegan sushi is actually pretty good if it's done right. It's just plants. That's all it is.
No, I was gonna say it's just veggies at
like
the point.
pickled veggies and shit like that. It's actually pretty tasty. Japanese people and vegetarian food, yeah, they got it down.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's still sushi because it's prepared by a sushi chef and it's sushi rice, and it's fucking good. And I don't think
Sushi doesn't have to be fish.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's the style. It's
cucumber
how it's
rolls.
made,
It's a style of cuisine.
Yeah.
Exactly. Sushi is not fish. That's not
It's
what
a
fish
genre, not a thing.
Yeah. Actually, the word sushi means sour rice. So there you go.
There you go.
It
just has to involve rice.
Has to involve sour sushi rice. Sour
vinegar.
Sushi rice. Yep.
Well, they put vinegar in the rice.
So there's a place called Ginza Sushi here in San Francisco, and Crystal typically has a plant-based diet. That's why she looks fucking amazing at 42. And she was like, "Can we just try their vegan vegetarian stuff?" And so we did. We ordered a bunch of different rolls that were totally vegan. Fuck me, it's good.
Really?
With wasabi and soy sauce, it's fucking bomb. It tastes so good, so flavorful. You get everything but fish, right? So it's still amazing flavors, and it's way lighter on the gut. Like I didn't have sushi farts, and I was eating fiber, so I was shitting well. I couldn't really complain. It was awesome. So much so that we order that shit
is a sushi
once a week,
dude.
We were ordering that shit once a week. A sushi fart is when you eat a bunch of raw fish in your sushi, and then you fart and it smells like the ocean. Like the ocean shit its pants.
Yeah, no.
No?
What is wrong with your gut biome?
A lot's wrong with my gut biome. That's why I'm fucking excited to do this vegan shit.
Fucking vegan February.
Oh, you guys gotta keep me updated about that.
I literally
can't.
Can't do it because I'm like opening a restaurant.
Yeah, you gotta be able to taste it and everything. Yeah.
Not.
Let me see here. Let me try
it's
to
like talking to a couple of people I know, and they just laughed at me.
Yeah, I've been telling people you guys tried to make me do it. I was like, nah.
I'm like, please keep laughing. I only do things out of spite, so this is helpful.
There you go. Nah, keep me updated.
As long as people
I'm
don't
for
deny that the body trying to digest animal matter is harder on the system, and that vegetables and fiber is going to make you shit better, and that you can lose weight doing that. As long as everyone agrees with that, sure, make fun of it, eat whatever the fuck you want, but there's no denying that if you want to extend your life a little bit longer and lose weight, that going on a plant-based diet has its benefits. And this is coming from a guy that got drunk and had pizza a couple nights ago. Look, I get it, but I can't deny the science. I can't deny the nutritional science. It's real. It's real.
Are you guys doing a workout plan or anything, or are you just doing the vegan thing?
Oh yeah. Well, no workout plan. I personally though, my buddy I have like 2 friends in Vegas. Well, one actual friend and like I know a couple of acquaintances, but my one guy that I know, maybe I do ice. But this one guy I know, he was stationed in Germany with me. He's a crew chief, or was a crew chief in the Air Force. And he's a bodybuilder. And he just had a baby. He doesn't really have a lot of friends in Vegas. And he wants a gym partner. So I'm going to start lifting again. And I'm still trying to do that John Muir Trail hike with Pete. So I have to get in shape for that. So
yeah, that's a huge deal.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's like a huge commitment.
Big time.
Yeah. How long does that take, like, total?
Farts. 3 weeks.
Fucking sushi fart.
It takes 3 weeks to do it. So here's some of the vegetable rolls. Check this out.
It smells like the ocean.
Yeah, these are some of the veggie rolls. It's fucking delicious. Here's one of the veggie rolls.
They still look pretty too. That's awesome.
Oh yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That looks good as fuck.
Yeah.
So like, let's look at the terror.
I mean, who the fuck wouldn't eat that, dude?
It tastes really fucking delicious.
Yeah.
So much so that we just kept ordering this stuff instead of getting. Like I tried some of their other rolls, and
probably purple taro or something.
I preferred the vegetarian rolls. Just added taste. They tasted better. I couldn't deny it. Yeah, really fucking good. I'm Japanese and a sushi chef, dude. I know, Ice. I know that I know a little bit about your background. I have a rotten gut, sir. What I'm trying to tell you is there's something wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Inside of me.
Look at that sub. Look at that sub.
Sushi farts just
subscribe.
That's my alt account, dude.
Ice alt account.
Oh my god. Ice, I would love to eat your sushi. That'd be so awesome. That'd be sick.
Yeah, you got Ice lives near me. Like he literally lives like 20-30 minutes away from me. In the same county.
Dude, I would eat the shit out of your sushi. Fart it up so hard.
What the fuck?
Yep.
It's like I would eat sushi
Honestly,
out of your ass, daddy.
If I eat anything, there's noxious fumes. So
What?
I'm just
noxious fumes.
Yeah, that's why I want to get
out.
Well, that's why I want to get healthier. Yeah. I definitely have a fucked up gut biome, without a doubt.
Yep. Get some probiotics or something, you know?
Yeah, eat some yogurt. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we could fix this.
No, eating dairy is the last thing.
No, drink some.
No, yogurt has probiotics in it, you dingus.
No shit, but it's still dairy, and dairy makes me fucking ooze fucking diarrhea liquid. So how about drinking?
You're lactose intolerant. Okay.
Of course. So why would I would rather eat kimchi or something, you know?
Oh, I love kimchi. Oh my god, I love kimchi.
Kimchi's
so
fucking awesome. It's so good for you.
It's my favorite fucking thing.
All right, we've settled. We don't need to be vegan. We just need
do whatever
to
you want. People, do what you
just
want,
need to eat
please.
kimchi.
You give me ramen and kimchi every day. I'll be the happiest guy ever.
Yeah, that gerbil died a long time ago, Ice. A long time ago. Lemmy Winks Jr. Lemmy Winks. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Poor Lemmy Winks.
Poor Lemmy Winks.
I thought it would have been awesome at the end of that episode when Lemmy Winks finally gets out of Mr. Slave's anus. It would have been awesome if Lemmy Winks started running away from Mr. Slave and then like a fucking hawk or an owl just grabbed him and killed him.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been the perfect ending, but instead he got away. It's a happy ending. Come on. Where was the hawk? Where was the owl?
Yeah. Especially for South Park too. Like you expect it, right? It's like, come on.
Missed op.
Yeah. True.
That's all right though. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm excited about the vegan February. As excited as I can get.
The what?
Just like the vegan February. I'm excited about it.
It's something new.
falafels, right?
Yes.
Fucking,
Oh yeah, dude.
You guys are gonna do
Falafel is
I can eat
Burritos,
sog.
Thai food, Indian
Yeah.
food. There's so many options, but
Oh yeah,
people
Indian
just
food's got you covered in just about
Well,
everything. so.
actually, most Indian food is fucking like yogurt, or like in it. So
Has a
it's
lot
like,
of dairy. Yeah.
yeah. So
yeah,
like
you
I
have to be
can.
careful. Yeah, like
So
you're
there's
gonna have
sog. I can eat sog, which is like spinach.
Sog paneer. Yeah, that shit is fucking
Grilled
bomb.
with some
paneer.
rice. It's excellent. Yeah. And Eric, bless his soul, he's like, yeah, I shit like 3-4 times a week, and I'm like,
Jesus.
Like,
that's
what?
not normal. He said,
Once
well,
a
it's been
day.
like that my whole life, and the doctor just say that's normal for me. And I was like, but you've eaten like shit your entire life, and you've been an alcoholic since you were a teenager. So, and I mean, this is a guy that has gout, and he's 35, 36.
Rich
right?
man's disease.
Yeah. So he is convinced that even on the vegan diet, he will not shit once a day. I told him there will be days, if he sticks to it without cheating at all,
Twice a day.
that he will shit maybe twice in a day.
Because of the fiber intake.
I
Exactly.
feel like I feel like one of the first few days is he's gonna shit a few
I
times.
told him by day 10, he will be shitting once a day.
Yeah.
Like day 8, day 9, day 10, day 11. He'll be shitting
Oh.
at least once a day.
It'll be
my
day 9,
diet,
day 10, day 11 gaming on
my
Twitch.
diet fucking
That's
sucks,
gonna
and I
happen.
shit every day. Like what?
Yeah, my diet's
Yeah,
pretty
that's what
shitty,
I'm
and I shit
saying.
once,
Yeah.
sometimes twice
Every
a day.
day, 10 a.m. Come
I'm
You
on.
know what?
healthy
No, well,
with
you know how it
clockwork
works.
over
Yeah, I
you.
was just gonna say that, Al. I was gonna be like, okay, well, what you do is, what you do there is you get up, you have breakfast, you drink a cup of coffee, and you're gonna shit, guaranteed.
Yeah.
Because coffee is a stimulant, which makes your metabolism increase, which
Mhm.
cranks up your digestive system, which makes your body go, "Oh God, I have waste in me. I need to get this out." Like, that's just
100%.
how it goes. Yeah.
I miss
Science
coffee.
rules. My new
true.
favorite food additive is wasabi oil. I just love wasabi.
Interesting.
It makes me sad that like 90% of sushi restaurants and Japanese restaurants are really just wasabi in America is actually just green horseradish.
Yeah, because
Well, I
wasabi
mean,
is
they're in the
the
same
plant's
family,
expensive as
but
fuck.
yes,
I know,
get
but
what you're saying.
real wasabi though, when you have it, you can
Oh, yeah.
tell the difference, and it's delicious.
Oh, of course.
Oh my
You
god,
can
real
tell
wasabi.
If they do
is
the
difference.
shark spin, the
most
shark skin
delicious
paddle, and then they grate it on the fucking thing, and you get like the not bright electric green wasabi, like the
Mhm.
real shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
I have no idea
So
what you're
good.
talking. Nope.
Real wasabi is delicious, and they
I
grate
eat
it.
real
Like some
wasabi.
restaurants will
They
grate it
do
right off the
green.
root, right?
Yeah, no, they
Yep.
take the root. They have a special wooden paddle that has shark skin on one side, and it acts like sandpaper. And they
Of
can
course,
grind the
yeah.
wasabi on the fucking shark skin thing.
Yeah.
And then it clumps up the bottom, and then they just pick it up and put it on the thing.
So good.
Real
Yeah,
wasabi
but
is
like I
150 bucks a
says,
pound,
real
Jesus.
wasabi is $150 a pound. Shit is
Yeah,
expensive.
it's very expensive.
Jesus.
Dude, where does it? There's
It's
only
very
certain
hard to
places
grow.
that it grows, right, Ice? I think it doesn't. It also
Requires it.
grow in like Central or South America. Did I make that up?
You can grow it anywhere. It just requires a very specific ecosystem
Yes,
to
exactly.
grow in. So it's tough to grow. There's other like Japanese herbs and stuff that are easy. Like we grow shiso every year, and shiso's easy as fuck. Like you just plant the shit in the ground, water it enough, and man, you'll have a full fucking bush, baby, by the end of by the end of the growing
Yeah.
season. You'll literally have like a small tree. Like I'm not even kidding.
God damn.
And shiso's delicious. It's like a combination of like minted basil mixed together.
Damn it.
It doesn't taste minty though. Like it doesn't have that sharp
What is this
cooling effect
typically
that
in?
mint has. It's the more the other flavor.
What would you put that in? What would you use that for?
Anything. It's in most Japanese food and
Got it.
Korean food. It's called perilla in Korean food.
Mm.
It
Cool
grows
stuff.
only in really cold, snow-fed rivers. No shit. Wow.
Yeah, so like up in northern Japan.
Wow.
That's crazy. What a temperamental plant. Jesus.
Interesting.
But that's why you said they can grow it in South America. Yeah, but it's like in the fucking Andes. Like,
Yes, yeah.
It's in the mountains.
That's right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts? Final shit to talk about, boys, before I call the stream for the night? I gotta go eat dinner.
You
I
gotta
don't
get
think
rest.
so.
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah,
I
gotta
need.
get healthy.
I want to feel better for tomorrow. I have the next 2 days. I have dinners to go to, so
Jesus.
I'm not toxic anymore, luckily, but I definitely need rest.
Sure.
You get some sleep.
No, I would just say for our regulars, just a reminder for anyone who joined late, just to recap, we're calling the Cyberpunk game. We're just not big fans of the system, but Donnie did an amazing job. His story was really fun. It was really fun to have him GM for us. We all enjoyed playing with each other, obviously. And it's just one of those things where a matter of timing and just like not being super enthused about the game system is really what led to the downfall of the game. And we look forward to having Donnie and some of our other groups in the future. Like it's not like he's going anywhere. Like we love the guy. But to stay tuned, we're taking a month off. I'm gonna have a busy month being a first time restaurant owner. Soma's moving to Las Vegas. Allen Rival, I'm sure they have something going on. And we're just going to take some time, gather ourselves before a big, long Star Wars campaign. And we want you guys to come back and watch that. It's going to be a really cool setting. I'm super jacked about the preliminary stuff Soma's like shown me about the setting and like what's going on in the galaxy. I think it's going to be outrageously cool. And I hope all of you come and watch that game. The players will be myself, Rival, Al, Zarian, and Pete. So that's a fucking cool ass group too. Um, and yeah, I mean, it should be a grand old time. Yeah. First date of play will either be the last Monday of February or the first Monday of March.
Yeah, either the 27th of February or the 6th of March. We'll figure it out. But don't forget, I will still be live Sundays, and I'll be doing gameplay streams because, as a reminder, I was a part of the third round of layoffs at Stream Elements, so I don't have a job anymore. So I'm just kind of chilling. I'm going to start job hunting in like, I don't know, a month or two. Just going to hang out for a while. Sundays, I'll be getting Ask Soma Anything up and running. Not next Sunday, but the Sunday after. And of course, I'm doing that Dark and Darker podcast with Jay Griffia and Donnie. That's 9 p.m. PT Sundays as well. And then I'll be streaming the fuck out of Dark and Darker and DayZ and maybe other stuff, depending on what comes out. We'll see. So yeah, it'll just be a bit of a break on these Monday streams, but we'll get it figured out. You guys are great. Thanks for hanging out. So I'm excited. What's the first date? Oh, I just read that. Just to kick off with Manda season 3. When is that?
March 1st.
I was gonna say first week of March.
I think it's first week of March.
Oh, that's
I think
cool.
it's March 1st, but it's like the first week of March.
Yeah, March 1st. Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner and be sick in bed. And I hope you all have a great week. The next time I'm live, I will be in Nevada and Las Vegas.
Nice.
God damn.
Yes, sir. We
Best
hit the
of luck.
road Saturday morning. Yeah.
Well, that's it's kind of sad though because now I don't have a reason to go to San Francisco like ever.
I know.
But
It is sad.
it's all good though.
You have a reason to go to Vegas now.
Yep.
Exactly.
Never had one of those before.
Now I'm gonna
I've still never been to Vegas.
Now I'm gonna get these guys
Neither
to come
have
to
I.
Vegas. We've been talking about a Crit City Vegas trip for so long.
It's gonna be the Hangover, dude. It's not gonna be good.
It'll be
Am I the one that's gonna go
Rival will
missing?
be stuck on a rooftop. You're the sweetest guy. You're the nicest guy that everyone
No.
would feel bad about. So it has to be you.
Yeah, but he's also the stoner, so he can play either role. You know what I mean?
Well,
He's
we
gonna
can
get
all
so
fill in
high
a
that he'll
stoner.
get lost.
I can
like,
fill in a stoner if need be. Anyway, thanks for chilling tonight, boys. I appreciate it. Chat. Thanks for hanging out. You guys are wonderful. I'll see you in Nevada. I'll be live Sunday on my phone on the Dark and Darker podcast. The darkest hour. Anyway, have a good night, folks. Goodbye.